Hey there, my name is Rita Ricks, and I am your spiritual business coach. And today, I really want to be your coach because of what I'm going to read. There is a lot of unrest right now, a lot of racial tension, a lot of people are hyped for a lot of different reasons. I've taught, hey, Debbie Davis Harris, I have taught diversity training for years and years and years. And if I don't know anything else, I know that you have to, for whatever reason, understand the other person. Just like the other person has to understand you. It is when the emotions get involved, is when things can get very dangerous. So, I have 5 tips for coping with racial events that are in the news. Hey James, thanks for getting on. So here's the deal. The important thing for you to remember is that it is about managing how you feel so that you can think clearly to do whatever is necessary for you to solve whatever is bothering you. So Antoinette Tull, thank goodness for her. She posted this on Facebook yesterday. I printed it off. I don't know who wrote this. I just know Antoinette sent it to me. But I am going to share it with you. And it is entitled, Coping with Racial Events in the News. Coping with Racial Events in the News. So the first one is, it's okay to not watch the videos if you don't want to. You don't have to keep watching them because every time you watch them, it just gets tougher and harder and you get more upset. And so I am encouraging you to seriously think about how much news you watch. And when you know the video is coming on, which is what I do, look away, because at the end of the day, you want to be able to manage strategically how you will respond to these incidents that are going on. So that's number 1. It's okay to not watch the videos if you don't want to. Number 2 tip for coping with racial events in the news. Set boundaries when you can no longer discuss what's happening. You are not necessarily going to change the other person's view, and that other person is not necessarily going to change yours. So to be able to say, I need to stop talking about this, or I don't want to talk about it anymore, is fine, and you walk away. That's how you begin to manage who you are as a human being. It's not that you want to fight with this person, but understand you cannot necessarily change their view. And so the louder they get and the louder you get, and you've got drama. So set boundaries when you can no longer discuss what's happening. Tip number 3 for coping with racial events in the news: surround yourself with people who understand how you feel and can validate your emotions. And they can be people of another race, but they're people who understand how you're feeling. And they can encourage you and support you as you are trying to get through this. Number 4, for coping with racial events in the news: remind yourself that you matter. Remind yourself that you are enough. Remind yourself how really awesome you are, how really incredible you are, because sometimes we argue because we're arguing in defense of ourselves. You don't have to prove that to anybody. You have nothing to prove to anybody who you are. All you have to do is say to yourself, I am more than enough. I'm all that in a bag of chips, whatever. But don't let the doubt come in. Don't let it come in and think that you have to defend yourself. And then finally, and this is the last one, for coping, please know that there is no such thing as right or wrong. It is all about your perception and how you grew up. I'm not excusing anybody. Let me tell you, this is not about me excusing folks. But when you understand how you see something and then you see how the other person sees something, you're better able to communicate to those who can make a difference. Your making a difference may simply come for you being authentic and really sharing how you feel. Some people are going to hear you. Some people don't want to hear you. You can't change everybody's mind. But in the midst of everything, I just want you to know whose you are and who you are. It starts there. It starts in your heart with knowing you matter and then going from there. So thank you all so much for staying on this call. Please send this out to folks. We're going to post it on my website. And that's www.speaktoyourspirit.com. We can get through this. We will get through this. We will get through this. But it starts with you in your heart, knowing who you are and knowing whose you are. If you want to contact me, if you want to have more conversation, I am ready. Again, you can go to www.speaktoyourspirit.com, go to the Contact Us page, and send me an email, and we can talk more. If you disagreed, call me. Let me know. If you need more insight, let me know that as well. I am praying for each of you. I am praying for peace to this land. I am praying for clarity and understanding, not just in the United States, but all over the world. Things will change, but they have to change strategically, with each of us doing our part. Love you guys, and I'll see you. Oh, I probably won't see you on Monday because I probably won't, but I will talk to you. Love and hugs. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.